Hey Brent, how's it going? So I came across this Japanese site and I saw this amazing okonomiyaki, but it's cooked in a rice cooker. So I've decided to give it a try since I've been craving for Japanese food in general. So add about 100 grams of all-purpose flour, whole wheat flour, 190 grams of cornstarch, and a gram of baking powder. Add in 2 whole eggs into the bowl, 120 ml of Dashi stock or chicken stock, which is what I used here. Now give it a good mix. Mix it up until it just forms a batter. Do not over mix it. At this point I did not measure the rest of my ingredients because I basically just add as much as I want. Add in chopped cabbage, or you could add some salt into your cabbage beforehand and squeeze out the liquid, which is what I did. Now add in red pickled ginger, but I used pickled ginger instead because I couldn't find any red pickled ginger. Whichever works fine. And I almost forgot my tempura crumbs, which is why I cut off that part. But yeah, the recipe calls for Agadame. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. But yeah, you could use tempura crumbs. I think they work just fine. And give it a good mix. Now add in some chopped green onions and save the remaining for your garnish, so you can beautify your okonomiyaki to impress your family members or your friends. Now add in some chopped ham and squid. Be sure to not chop them too fine because it gives off a really nice texture for your okonomiyaki. Now be sure to grease your bowl before you pour half the batter in, so that way you can sprinkle a generous amount of cheese and cover it with the remaining batter. It makes a huge difference here. Be sure to do that, and you're basically done. The hardest part is to wait for the okonomiyaki to cook. It took me about an hour to cook. So yeah. So once it's done, I'll see you guys.
$2,000 later.
So it's finally done. Let's see this bad boy out, which looks like takoyaki in the end, but it is okonomiyaki. And time to garnish this beauty. Now I've made okonomiyaki sauce, which consists of sugar, ketchup, oyster sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll link down below so you can see the recipe. But yeah, basically right now I'm just pouring all this sauce all over my okonomiyaki, which looks like a cake in the end. Yeah, it is beautiful, I'm not gonna lie, and it tastes amazing as well. So I've made a huge mistake here by putting my seaweed onto it first, whereas I was supposed to put Japanese mayo first, and then the seaweed and the spring onion, and finally the Bonito flakes. So I had to scrape it out and put the extra sauce back on it, and yeah. So I'm just gonna fast forward this and enjoy the video. So that's the video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I've got more videos coming up soon. So see ya.